Hi, welcome to Hey Help Me Rhonda. I'm Rhonda Wall, your host and mayor of VA Village. Today I want to talk to you about outsourcing. So if you're like most people, you started your business because you have a passion about what it is that you're doing, or you have a desire to help other people. But as business owners and especially as entrepreneurs, we find that we are doing more things that really aren't related to our passion, and we're doing these things and they're stressing us out, and we're thinking, okay, this is not what I got into business for. I didn't get into business to do these little tasky things or to set up a shopping cart or to constantly be setting up email marketing or whatever it is. You got into business because you were passionate about something and that's what you want to do. But in order for that business to run and in order for it to be successful, those other back end tasky things have to be done. They just do. So what I want to do today is show you 3 simple steps for getting some of those things off of your plate and in the hands of someone else who's very capable of handling it and who would be more than happy to handle it for you. So what I want you to do is get out a piece of paper and a pen, because we're going to be writing some stuff down. So I want you to do this right now. You're going to get at least one thing off your plate right now. So I'll give you a second. Go get a piece of paper and a pen, and let's get started. So I want you to start thinking about things that you do on a daily basis. So it may be getting things together for a newsletter. You may put products in a shopping cart. You may do updates to your website. You're probably coaching clients if you're a coach, or if you're a consultant. If you're an author, you're probably contributing and writing for your book, because all authors always have a book that's coming out. So write those things down on that piece of paper and just think of all the things you do and just list them out. Just kind of do a mind purge and write all those things down. Now, once you get everything written down that you can think of right now, and write down the things you don't like to do too. So write all this stuff down, and then now I want you to go back and look over that list. And beside each one, if it's something that makes your company money, put a little $ there. If it's not something that makes your company money, then put an X there beside of it. And just go down the list and do that for all of them. Also, for things that only you can do in your business, like only you can coach your clients, which that makes you money as well, so put the little $ there. Only you can write your book. Of course, you can have someone else edit the book, format the book, all of that, but only you can write the book. So put those things, put your $ down there. Those things make you money because they're something that only you can do. Recording a video for your coaching program, if you're doing a digital coaching program, or like an evergreen coaching program, or a launch, those types of things, the videos, recording the videos with your face, that's what only you can do. So, and they make your company money because people pay to work with you, so they want you and only you. So once you have that list, all the things that have an X beside of them, they're the things that you personally do not have to do, and they don't directly make your company money. Sending out a newsletter could eventually make you money because it gets you exposure, it lets people know what you're doing, and they get to know you, but it's not directly making you money. So though that would be an X beside that one. So now that you have these things down, pick one of the things that you have an X beside of. And I like to start with the one you most dislike doing. So whatever it is, if it's the one thing that makes you think, oh, I don't even want to do this, you put it off, you procrastinate about it because you don't like to do it and you don't want to do it, or maybe you don't know how to do it or how to do it efficiently. So start with that one. And then what you want to do is create a like an SOP. It's what I call it. So it's a standard operating procedure. So and it doesn't have to be that fancy. That's just I come from the corporate world. Sorry. So what you want to do is write it out, and write it out step by step. And it could just be a Word doc that you type out the steps on. You could write down on pen, type them out later, whatever. Get the steps down. I personally don't want to write all the steps down, so I like to do instead a screencast. So you can do that using a screencasting software like screencast.com or Jing, Jing, that's a good one. Also, I use Camtasia for recording screen captures. So there's all kinds of video screen capture software out there. So pick one of those. Jing, you can only record for 5 minutes. So if it's going to take more than 5 minutes, then I would suggest using one of the other ones, like Screencast or Camtasia. Camtasia is a paid one, but it's not very expensive, and they do have a 30-day trial, so you could try it out and see if you like it. I personally like Camtasia because you can also edit your videos that you did in Camtasia as well. With Jing, you're not editing right away. It will just upload, and then you can send a link, and it's very nice. I use that a lot myself. If it's something quick that's going to be under 5 minutes that I can show someone how to do, and then I just send them to Jing. So do that for just that one task. Do that today. As soon as you get through watching Hey Help Me Rhonda, I want you to do that. Then that is going to be off your plate. And then you can breathe. And then what I want you to do is to rinse and repeat that. So each week, do that for at least one task that you have on that list, that you have an X beside of it, that you don't have to do, you probably should be doing, and it doesn't make you money, or you don't do efficiently. And you want to get that into the hands of someone who can do that. So there are lots of outsourcing resources out there. You have Odesk and Freelancer and all of those. I personally would recommend Odesk. Actually, I personally would recommend VA Village. So, and I would be more than happy to help you. You can go to vavillage.com and set up a free consultation. I could talk to you about some of these tasks that you have now on this list that you need to get off your plate. And outsourcing isn't as expensive as you think it is. Yeah, it's going to cost you some money, but it's going to make you money too. Because if you think about it, all of these things, look at that list that you just made. All of these things that you have an X beside of. I mean, right on the other side, how long does it take you to do that? And then see how many hours and minutes you're wasting in a day doing these things that aren't making your company money, that you don't enjoy doing. They're not why you got in business. They have nothing to do with your personal passion or your personal genius, so you shouldn't be doing them anyway. And think about all the things that you could be doing in its place that do make your company money, that do bring you joy and do bring you passion, even things that aren't related to your company. You could have an extra hour a day to spend with your children or with your pets or whatever it is that makes you happy. Or an hour a day to go get a massage or go for a walk or go to the gym or all these other things that you always say, I don't have time to do. You can if you will get some things off of your plate. And you'll see that your business will grow, because if you take some of these things off your plate that aren't making your company money, you do have more time to do the things that do make your company money. Therefore, your company will grow, you will make more money, and it's so worth it. So it's a little bit of an investment at first, but you'll see it really does make a big difference, and it will help grow your bottom line. So I encourage you to do that. I encourage you to start right now. Do your first one, get the first one off your plate. You're going to see it's like a big load lifted way off your shoulders. you're going to be able to exhale finally and feel like, hey, now I have some time. I know when I'm an outsourcing company, but when I first started outsourcing myself, I would find myself at the end of the day where I was, working 10, 11, 12 o'clock at night, and it would be late at night, and I'm sitting and I'm watching TV with I know I'm forgetting something. I should be working right now. No, I don't have to, because I took some things off my plate that I shouldn't have been doing anyway. So I had more time to spend with my family. I had more time to just breathe and relax. And I had more time to help more clients and help more people. And that's what you'll find that you'll have. And it is so worth it. So I encourage you to do that. And I appreciate you joining me. You can get some more tips too if you go to heyhelpmerhonda.com. I have even more great tips about running an online business and being successful in an online business, outsourcing, and all of those types of things. And if you want to talk about outsourcing, of course, you can go to vavillage.com and set up a free consultation, and I'd be more than happy to talk to you. So I hope you enjoyed the show. I hope you're going to get stuff off your plate. Leave comments below. Let me know what it is that you took off your plate this week. Leave me a comment and let me know at least one thing you took off your plate this week and how it made you feel. I really am looking forward to hearing from you guys. So I'll see you guys next week for another edition of Hey Help Me Rhonda. Thank you for joining me. Goodbye.